hello, and welcome to Paddling Place, Florida. I'm Mr. D, kayaking wildlife photographer. Let's get this thing in the water.
Now a word from our fantastic sponsor.
Advanced Elements is the leader in design and manufacturing of inflatable kayaks with cutting-edge technology and providing excellent customer service. All of their products are designed to give paddlers the tools they need at a value they deserve. Check them out at advancedelements.com or call toll-free at 866-262-9076. Hello, and welcome to Paddling Places, Florida. I'm your host, Mr. D. Hey, today we're at a suggested location from one of our viewers to check out Alexander Recreational Area. So that's where we're at, Alexander Springs. We're right at the head springs right now. We're about ready to launch out here. So far, it's been great. Trust me, you've got a long walk, about 200 yards from the parking lot down to the boat launch. So I recommend strongly that you bring wheels, cart wheels, or unless you have a real light kayak or your gargantua and you can carry it yourself. Hey, either way, it's 200 yards. So know that when you're coming in here. Beautiful place. You pay your fees right at the entry gate. If you're a state park holder, or a national park pass holder, that cuts the price in half for you. So that's kind of cool. My total launch fee was like $3 for the whole thing. Parking is free, ample parking up there. So when you're done, you just pull up out of the launch area, position your truck at the drop-off point, and then you carry your gear up and you're all ready to go. So, hey, let's get out there and have some fun. Well, hey guys, we've been out here on Alexander Springs here for a little while. I just had passed a huge gator swimming my way. Kind of gave me a little bit of a start, but he went his way, I went my way, and it's all good. But man, he was big. But anyway, this is a beautiful, beautiful place. I mean, the water is just crystal clear. You can see the bottom. I did some reverse floating tripod work to get some underwater shots here, and man, I'll tell you what, this is just really nice. So we're going to continue on. Right now the sun is in the wrong direction for me to do any video work in front of me, so I'm going to wait until we make the turn and then come back up and get all this on video for you. So hey, we'll be back in just a couple minutes. One of the things I noticed when I got closer to the bridge, that there is a lot of floating plants and lilies and stuff like that, and you have to figure out how to negotiate them. Now, I for the life of me can't remember how I got through this one, so I'm just going to kind of think that's the opening there. But you can make your own opening, or you can look for some openings, which is what I'm doing right here. And as you can see here, I mean, it's pretty thick, and you kind of, you know, paddle your way through them. It's not that big a deal. During alligator mating season, if this is still the condition, I would be real cautious. Now, I did see about a 10-footer earlier today. He was swimming up towards me, but not at me. And he's a big boy. And but he went about his business. Now, as you can see here, there's an opening in these lily pads, and that's what I did when I came down, was to find the openings and then negotiate through them. And it's really not hard, but I just recommend caution when you're going through this type of vegetation to keep your eyes really peeled. Hey, for water moccasin or anything like that, you'll know water moccasin, if they're swimming and you're in their way, they could easily climb in your boat. So, you know, just be careful with that. And you'll get an open area, and then you'll run into another batch of lily pads. So, hey, we're going to let you guys continue to look at this beautiful place. It is beautiful, but it's a little wild once you get further downstream. And there's a lot of on-water foliage that you have to negotiate. Hey guys, we've been paddling here on the Alexander Springs recreational area here. We went down under the bridge, and further on down there, you can paddle a pretty good ways. There are a lot of water lilies and stuff like that blocking your way, but they're easily negotiated. You can paddle through and make your own, or see a previous trail that was done by other kayakers or anything like that. But this has been a really pleasurable paddle. The water is just absolutely crystal clear. You can't ask for much better than that. And I got to tell you guys, I recommend that you put this on your list to come on down. We're going to finish up here in just a little bit. We're going to get on back to the launch site there, and then we'll do our final recap and look at the facility areas and stuff like that. So, hey, we'll be back in just a little bit. Now, like I said, it's about a 200-yard jaunt down to the boat ramp. The facilities, as you can see up here, are really nice. Great restroom facilities. Looks like they got maybe a gee-dunk place in there. I'm going to check it out when we come back out. Maybe for some snacks or something, but I'll verify that here in a little bit. But the facilities, look at these facilities. I mean, nice walking trails. They got some covered gazebo, barbecue pit places. Lots of picnicking areas. The swimming areas down here. And then the canoe launch and kayak launch is right over here. Now, their store is only open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. it looks like. I was going to go in here and they say you get a free brewed cup of coffee, but hey, that wasn't going to happen. So we're going to take a walk now down to the swimming hole and finish up our review. Now this is a really, really nice area. If you look at this, I mean, it's super. There's a couple going down to the kayak launch, and then we're going to swing on down here to the swim hole, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, we are at the head springs, and I can see the water is pushing out. There looks like there's two main springs that I see, you know, gurgling. It's really cool. Now they have this area here cordoned off for swimming reasons, and then the canoe and kayak stuff is on the other side. But this is really cool. Nice area. It's got a decent beach. You can sit and lounge around. It's cool. Well, hey guys, we're going to wrap up here out here at Alexander Springs Recreational Area. And let me tell you what, it was cool. I enjoyed it. It's a short paddle. It's not very long. There's a lot of vegetation on the water. So you're going to have to kind of negotiate through that. It's not a big deal, but it's more than doable. There are some felled trees here. Gators, yeah, of course, but there's gators everywhere. I saw my first gator swimming in clear water right below my boat or off to the side. That was kind of interesting to watch. He was about a 6-footer, and then I did see about a 10, maybe 11, 12-footer, I don't know. He was a big one. But all in all, great facility. The only, and it's not a drawback, but the launch area is like 200 yards. So they do have carts available for you up there. If you don't have your own cart, so you can wheel it down. So you're all good to go. But hey, we'll see you on the next one.